This video, proudly brought to you by Worldwide Vending, explains how to change a coil in your Sorrento vending machine. Firstly, you need to open the front door. To change a coil in a Sorrento vending machine, follow these simple instructions. Step 1. Check that the locking bar is in place. If it is, you will need to remove it by pushing it up. You may have to wriggle it to remove the bar as shown. If the locking bar is not fitted, you can skip this step. Step 2. Slide the tray that has the coil to be changed forward. This is the new coil to be fitted, and this is the tag on the coil that secures the coil in the motor wheel. Step 3. This is the wheel slot. Position the wheel slot to the top in the 12 o'clock position. Do this by first gently pulling the coil forward. This will disengage the wheel from the motor, allowing the coil to turn freely. Turn the coil so that the wheel slot is at the top in the 12 o'clock position as shown. Release the coil so that the wheel is re-engaged with the motor. Step 4. Remove the old coil. Turn the coil in an anti-clockwise direction so that the tag on the coil end moves into the wheel slot. Pull the coil forward and remove it from the tray. Step 5. Install the new coil. This is the new coil to be fitted, and this is the tag on the coil that secures the coil in the motor wheel. Ensure the coil is positioned with the coil tag at the top, and then hook the bottom of the coil under the bottom tab on the wheel. Push the metal tag on the top of the coil into the slot on the motor wheel, while tilting the coil slightly up. Turn the coil in a clockwise direction to lock it into place. Step 6. The new coil will need to be now positioned correctly. Generally, coils used for vending bottles will have the coil end near the top in the 3 o'clock position as shown. Coils used for chips, chocolates and bars will generally have the coil end positioned at the bottom in the 6 o'clock position as shown. Position the coil by gently pulling the coil forward. This will disengage the wheel from the motor, allowing the coil to turn freely. Turn the coil so that the coil end is in the correct position for the product. Release the coil so that the wheel is re-engaged with the motor. Step 7. Fill the tray column with your new product and push the tray backwards until it locks into place. Step 8. Replace the locking bar if it was removed in Step 1. It is recommended that the locking bar be replaced each time the vendor is refilled. Step 9. You may need to change the machine pricing if the product price has changed. Instructions on how to change a price is provided on the main control board cover. You can also view the 2 additional videos in the How to Change Prices on a Sorrento Vending Machine series of videos. Step 10. Close the machine door when completed. Step 11. Test that the new coil operates correctly by completing at least 2 test purchases of the new product. While the coil positioning suggestions in Step 6 are okay for the majority of products, occasionally there will be some products that will not vend correctly in either of these positions, and some fine-tuning may be required. If you find that your product is not vending correctly after replacing the coil, try small adjustments in the position of the coil end, as shown in Step 6. If you require further assistance, please call us on 1300 386 609. This video was proudly brought to you by the team at Worldwide Vending, bringing you reliable service and product quality that we know you'll love.